I mean, he gave up the one run on, he got a ground ball that we didn't make the play. Then he came right back, got another ground ball. I thought he threw the ball in the strike zone down. He was efficient. He went 3 innings. And I thought he worked quick. Good runner on first. He gave Gomer a chance to throw him out. I thought he handled the 3 innings really well.
Bauer said he wanted to work on controlling the running game a little more. I mean, is that kind of what you're talking about?
That was something that we kind of had talked about in January. Like, hey, let's, just knowing him, I said, give that some thought coming into camp, and he did. And we talked about some things that, especially stealing third. I think he was like 6 last year, which was a lot. And so, you give him a challenge, and he'll work on it. If he stays in that rhythm and working quick, and then just keeping his times to the plate like he's doing right now, he'll be just fine.
You mentioned before the game how much fun it is to see the kids play. Just to see Zimmer out there, get the triple.
That was a fun organizational day. I mean, we swung the bats well enough where the guys that started got their third at bat fairly quick. So we took the whole infield over to the backfield and let Sarby and Johnny Mack and Robbie work with them. So they had a good work day. And we got these kids all some exposure to a game, and I thought they handled themselves great.
Trevor was saying that when he presented kind of his goals for this year, and then you guys presented what you expected of him, they were very much aligned. How pleasing is that
very
to
much
hear
so.
That? Yeah.
That was one of the things we talked about when you were covering the Browns. No, but actually, that's exactly, they were very much aligned. And again, we talk a lot to guys, but it was really gratifying to see that, he takes all that time to think things through, and then the goals are very, very similar. That's a good thing.
And it's obvious, even talking to us, he is more mature, and he seems to be really trying hard to make himself, welcome with everyone.
I agree with all that. I think that there's times when he has been misunderstood, and I don't think he's ever going to be the loudest kid in the room when there's a group of people. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I also think he's trying. I think he's always actually been a good teammate. He wants to win. He's just not. He wasn't quite sure how to show it all the time, and I think he's more aware that maybe sometimes things that he doesn't notice, maybe people perceive it differently. So he's definitely trying to do things like be more of the group, and it's very noticeable.